Hello. So today we're going to talk about a fun little job I just did. So I've already got it posted here, but this was, whoops, I don't need to book an appointment with myself. This is a 55-inch Samsung Frame TV with, you can see a decal frame in Plymouth. And the person I did it for, his name is Drake Callender. And so he's a Minnesota United player, and he was on Inter Miami with Lionel Messi, which is absolutely phenomenal. And so I just was like, I've had quite a few athlete clients, like, I don't know, 50 or so between the Vikings, the Timberwolves, less Timberwolves guys because the roster is small. It's mostly the Vikings because the roster is so big and, players are getting traded in and out all the time. And, teammates will go, hey, call the mounting man. They get a kick out of the name. And so, I've got it written up here and I'll link to it, but they already had a conduit running. The conduit was running here and then down and then over and then up. And then it comes out the wall back there. The problem was this occurs not too often, but the one connect cord for the Samsung Frame TV is 5 meters, which is close to 16 feet. And in this case, it was a roughly 17-foot conduit. So what I do is I put in my fish tape, I fish it through, and then I've got it marked where 16 feet is. And as I was going through, I saw that mark pass in, and I thought, oh, it's not a big deal for me because I carry a longer One Connect cord with me. The One Connect cords, they're either 5 meters or 15 meters. There's nothing in between, which is crazy. They used to cost, when this first came out, they used to cost $600 for that cord. And I'd have to tell clients, I wouldn't carry one on me because at the time the business was so small, I couldn't just have a $600 cord just sitting around, for a rainy day. And so I'd have to show them this is what it's going to cost. You can buy it right from Samsung. At the time, it was the only place you could buy them from. And it was such a, it's like I'm the messenger. I don't want them to shoot the messenger type of deal because they'd always be so disappointed. And then, I'd visibly show them, here's how long your conduit is based on me marking and showing them that it's obviously not going to work. They'd like, is there any way it could be spliced? And, you know, uh, it was like heartbreaking to have to tell them. But now they cost around $180 for the cord. Still a ton of money for a cord, but it's proprietary. You got to have it. There's no way around it. And Samsung knows that, so they charge accordingly. And I'm talking like even aftermarket ones. It's just, same deal. If it's aftermarket, they know you got to buy it because you don't want the cord, running down there. That's not what you want. But, I went out, got the cord because I carry it with me all the time. I only usually have one on me because it happens so rarely that, no sense in having two. And so what I do is I just carry the one and then I order one immediately on the spot so that I have one coming in the next day. And so that's how I do it. But this was super fun. And then I asked his permission to write up a PR thing because Super Bowl's coming up. And so I always do a thing I just showcase all the athletes, not all of them, but several of them that I, do work for, and it gets picked up by the news a little bit better that way because you're showcasing, oh, this guy deals with football players all the time. This guy, uh, soccer, but it's called football because they actually use their feet. American football, not so much. A little bit here and there, but mostly it should be called handball. But this was really nice. Him and his wife and child all just fantastic, and so it was really a nice experience.